Mm-mm. Yeah. It's gonna come back. I see it. Yeah. I saw it.
Good morning, Baltimore. Through a dreamy freshman haze, I laid eyes on you, from the top of the hill sloping into the bay. You can almost see the masts of the boats docked in the harbor. Stand on the Marylander parking lot and try. We first lived doubled up, 2 by 2 by 4, Suite 401 East. Then we moved around the corner, when it used to be called Charles Commons. Sometimes I saw the Baltimore sunrise sneaking home, or else I didn't. And the sun woke me through the windows in a sweat as the school year came to a close. I didn't have a lot of Baltimore mornings. In fact, I barely made it to the farmer's market before it closed at noon. Good afternoon, Baltimore. Who were the lucky people behind the sunrooms of the homes on St. Paul Street? Fall 2020, I moved into the dark basement of one. 2 years which could not have been less alike. Junior year alone. I rode my bike, marveling and memorizing the streets I never walked before, the painted pediments and colorful columns of the Charles Village porches, or the narrow brick houses with the marble steps, until the bike got stolen. I cried in the backyard that always smelled sweet from the diner next door. Senior year, the door always open, people rotated through. Afternoons we spent working, napping in the living room, or sitting in the grass after class, looking for anyone interesting. They say it's called the beach because the sound of the cars on North Charles are like waves. After we graduated, we managed to take afternoon walks, though sometimes the sun had already set. The sunsets in Baltimore are more orange. In the evenings, the grackles make murmurations above 32nd Street. Good night, Baltimore. I got a job back home, but most everyone remained. That first winter, I sat on Marcos's lap in his backyard, and we agreed to try again. My relationship with the city evolved. I wasn't a student here anymore. We just lived here. Miso moved downtown and Marcos moved to North Ave. I took a Lime scooter and weaved through the side streets in Mount Vernon, dreaming about life tucked behind the old brick facades. When at last we had our own place, we were hurried out by circumstance to colder waters in New England. Nighttime in Baltimore is when it all happens, like every essay I've ever written when the library was open 24 hours. Some nights I sat at home on St. Paul Street and seethed at the sound of drunk voices through the windows. Other times, it was our voices bouncing through the streets as I ate my Subway sandwich on the walk back home. Me and one boy fell in love after I went to his house every night at 2 a.m. Post-graduation, night was leftover time, with most everything closed or else no money to spend. Sometimes we went to the movie theater or went to the late-night coffee shop downtown. Mostly, we did nothing at all, but nothing in Baltimore was always better. I would like to stop saying goodbye to Baltimore. I keep finding ways to come back, but slowly, bit by bit, everyone's leaving. And now, we're leaving too. Everything's all right in Baltimore. My chest gets tight to think it'll never be like it was again. But at least for 6 years, everything was all right in Baltimore. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, Baltimore. Goodbye for now.